A familiar phrase used from time to time is "I plead the fifth." What does it mean and where does it come from? In our continuing Constitution series, CNN's Mark Walton takes a look at the Fifth Amendment.
The Fifth Amendment guarantees that in criminal cases, no one shall be forced to be a witness against himself. But a constitutional guarantee may not mean much on the mean streets of Chicago's South Side. Lavelle Burt knows little about the law of the land, but he is an expert on the law of the streets and bitter about both. Burt spent 14 months in jail for a murder he did not commit. A neighbor's baby had been shot to death at this house. The child's mother claimed Lavelle Burt was the killer. He claimed he was innocent. Police questioned him for 5 hours. They offered a deal.
And the way he was saying it, that you're going to take the blame, you're going to get a bigger charge when you can just admit what happened and probably wind up going home, on probation and stuff. Nobody know. Everybody know that you didn't intend to kill a child.
Weary and afraid, Burt offered the confession that would convict him of murder.
I had been there all the day, and I was tired, and I had just begun to make the story up because I just wanted it to be all over.
At the time, Lavelle was only 18. He was somewhat immature, and the police played some games with him.
But just before sentencing, the murder weapon was discovered, and the mother of the infant murder victim was found to have had traces of gunpowder on her hands. Burt was set free, but he is left wondering whether the Fifth Amendment really works.
It hurt me more so than it helped. I could have got 35 years for something I really didn't know nothing about.
As Lavelle Burt discovered, guaranteed freedoms such as the right against self-incrimination are only as good as those who enforce our 200-year-old plan for a more perfect union. I'm Mark Walton, CNN.